So today we're going to be doing a printable by Ella Roetz, and my darling daughter and myself, we're going to do it together. Do you want to put your hands in? Stay.
I must do this, not this.
Is it what, like that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Cross, cross.
Okay, but don't bump it. Cross, cross. Scissor hands. Edward scissor hands. Okay. Want to say hello, Ruthie?
Hello.
In the background we have lovely Barbie music from the other girls watching Barbie, but we're going to be Bible journaling. So I have Ruthie with me,
Hello.
and she's going to show you how we go through this video. We prep the page first.
And as we prepped the page, we were drying it with a heat tool.
And then looking at this printable and trying to figure out how we were going to use it, where we wanted it.
And what the verse meant to us. And how we were going to use the meaning in our art page thing.
Okay, so we decided we both wanted the smaller sized version of the specific page of the printable. So we just printed out two. Ruthie cut off her words to put them at the bottom, and I kept mine at the top to use as a tip in.
And I learned what a tip in is.
So what is a tip in?
It's where you basically paste it on the side to flap over you.
Like a page, right?
Yeah.
Cool. So we're starting with our background, and Ruthie wanted purple. So how do you make purple, Ruthie?
You add red and blue, but it didn't really work out as a purple. So we added white, and then it changed a lot.
Okay, and then what did we do with the paint?
We put it on bubble wrap, and then we put it on bubble wrap, and then we put in 3 different spaces of our page.
So something artsy we learned is that your eye gets drawn to a triangle. So to do whatever you do in 3s on the page.
At first mine didn't work out, and then I tried putting more white on it, and then it started to look like 3 different shades of purple.
Yeah, it had a very nice effect to it. So we decided to cut out these suitcases. We both wanted these suitcases for different purposes. I put mine on the back of my printable so that it shines through the vellum. And Ruthie?
I put my 2 little suitcases on the right bottom corner on top of one another.
Very cool. So what are you going to do with your vellum piece?
I took Coke type of paint cookies, and
so those are called Faber-Castell Pit Artist pens in a brush type.
they are called what she said. So I colored the back of the paper, colored in the picture, because if you color in the front, then the black ink is gonna smudge.
Because it was printed on an inkjet. There's also another reason for coloring on the back of that vellum. It's because it doesn't show your strokes, your brush strokes as much, so it has a more blended look to it.
And it makes the color look softer.
It's beautiful, yeah. So it took us a while to realize that our head was in the front of the camera here, but we had fun. So Ruthie, tell me about this verse, man.
The verse is Psalm 55, verse 22.
Yeah, what does it say?
It says, "Cast your cares unto the Lord, and he will sustain you, and never let the righteous be shaken."
That's good. That's good. So what does that mean? I mean, why do you think there's luggage on this printable?
All the stuff that's in the luggage, for example, all your problems with your family and all your problems with any other thing, you must leave it with him.
In the suitcases?
Yeah.
Cool. So there's like a saying that says we have baggage, and the baggage symbolizes all the experiences, good and bad, that we've gathered over the times. And I like this verse because it says we can just leave those troubles with the Lord. We don't have to carry it with us. It becomes a bit heavy when you carry like years and years. Mommy's 40 now. Well,
41.
41. I'm sorry, Mommy's 41. And yeah, those cares become a bit heavy if you just drag it with you. So I like this. Ruth is also my coffee buddy, so I kind of like that this little printable has this girl sitting on the top of the suitcases and a coffee cup. She's the only one that drinks coffee with me. Also only occasionally, not too much coffee for a young lady.
The only other person who likes coffee in the house is Jock, and he likes espresso.
Espresso, yeah. I see Jason's also drinking some coffee these days.
But he drinks Jacob's.
He drinks the instant coffee variety, eh? So what kind of coffee do you like?
I like any type of coffee that you like.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Yeah.
So when you go to Starbucks,
I either take the macchiato frappuccino, or I take the caramel frappuccino, or I just take pumpkin spice.
Yeah, pumpkin spice is just so yummy. So I see you're still coloring, and then we had some issues with the skin tone. Hey, how so? What did we decide to do?
Well, at first I already used all the peachish colors and orange, and there was one that we thought that we didn't use yet. So I put one strand on the arm, and it turned out to be the same color as the suitcase.
So that would have been a whole lot of peachy orange.
So we took a brown, and then we found out that I already used it for the shirt. So then we took an even darker, so we colored the body in orange, in an orange peachish color. Then over that, a dark brown.
Okay, so this girl has got a very tanned skin and very light hair, but she stands out very prettily on this page. So tell me something with vellum. How do you stick it?
Well, if you stick it with glue, then it will show.
Okay.
See through. But we stuck it with double-sided tape.
Yeah.
To make it non-seeable.
Okay.
But in the end, my double-sided tape was still seeable. But it was fine.
Side, yeah, I saw.
But it was fine. I still like it.
Oh, that's cool. So what Mommy did here on my side is I stuck it down with a washi and the double-sided tape in the on the inside of the Bible, so on the spine side of the Bible, and then I made it flip out or flip up or tip in or tip out or something like that, and then I stuck my the cutouts from the printable, these suitcases, I stuck them on the top and the bottom, and I also used that tab, and then I'm just going to write on this white space what I got from this verse, and really realizing how grateful I can be for all the things that I have. What are you doing there, Ruth?
I'm sticking the page onto my Bible in the top right corner.
Mm-hmm. So how do you stick it? Well, I saw you folding something. What did you do there?
I took the double-sided tape and I peeled a little piece off and then bent it.
Mm-hmm.
Then I stuck it of each corner, then I stuck it.
Yeah.
And then as I put it in, I peeled off the piece
rest of it
to keep it in place and not move around.
Oh, that's very cool. So then if you make a mistake with the first one, you can kind of still reposition it, eh?
Yeah.
Well, that's very clever. Very well done. So I finished writing on my side, and I've put my date stamp with today's date on that piece of suitcase. What are you doing there?
I'm sticking the words
Yeah.
on the bottom as it's not a tip in, it's still flat.
Okay.
And it says leave your baggage with God.
Oh.
No matter how it turns out, it's about the meaning, not the picture.
So it's about spending time in the Word and not the art.
Remember to give it a like and a thumbs up, and remember to subscribe to this channel if you want to see more.
Thank you for watching.
Bye!